Hey everybody, it's FireRed here. At long last, I'm finally recording things again. Had a bit of a busy weekend piled with work, but I finally welcome you back to episode 2 of Pokémon FireRed. In the previous episode, we got our grimy little paws and a Squirtle. We then proceeded to beat down to a pulp, and then we became Professor Oak's slave, his minion. Yes, what you don't really realise is that you may think you are on a quest to become the great Pokémon master in the world, but really you are Professor Oak's slave, filling up his Pokédex with more Pokémon for him to study, helping him further his studies into which Pokémon makes the more delicious tasting burger. But enough of that. In this episode, we are actually going to be starting our quest on becoming the great Pokémon master there has ever been by starting in Route 1. In this route, you can get a Pidgey or a Rattata. Both of them have a 50% chance of recurring, they're pretty common. Get a Pidgey from this area, that's my only advice. You really want a Pidgey. Rattata you can get later on because they level up a bit further, so we'll see one of them sooner or later. For now, if I come across a Pidgey, we're going to be catching one. Enough said. So let's see. Why are we in this route actually? Oh look, it's a Pidgey. Yeah, typical. Alright, may as well keep this battle in. I want to show catching a Pidgey. Catching the first Pokemon actually, because we really don't want to see this guy later on show us how to catch Pokemon. It takes forever. It really does, it's just too annoying. So I was going to tackle a Pidgey to death. Well, not to death. I'm scared now. If I attack him again, he's going to die, isn't he? Alright. Here's a Pokeball bag. Here's your bag. We have a load of things. You have your items pouch, which is basically potions, super potions, ultra potions, hyper potions. You get the general gist of that one. Obviously, there's more than potions. Just I can't remember them coming to my head right now. Oh, ethers. Yeah, I forgot about them. X potions and X speed ups and stuff. Then you get the key items like a town map, you get a bicycle and stuff on later. Pokeballs. This should be obvious, really. Oh, that's about it. Okay, so that's a Pokeball. Come on, catch it, catch it, please, catch it. I need a Pidgey. Catch it, please. Yes, we got a Pidgey. Most best Pokemon in the whole of the Pokemon world. Alright, let's see. Yes, we have a Pidgey. Give the nickname to the Pidgey. Yes, we would like to give a nickname to the Pidgey. Let's see. I have a list of names here already. Yeah. Oh, go on. We'll call the Pidgey Tinker. Why not? Tinker after Tinker Two Legs or Cloud the Gamer 007. I've lost the K. That is the K. Okay. Yep. We'll have Tinker as our Pidgey. And there you go. Now, hey, no, I did not say. No, stop moving. I want to speak to you. Speak to this guy here, and he will give us our second free potion eventually. With our potion. Thank you. And I took the potion. Now it's time to go back to Viridian Forest, hoping we don't get another battle, which is going to be kind of annoying. Battles that are unnecessary, I'll just cut out. Obviously, I don't think you really want to see me fight every single Pokemon on the way up here, do you? And typically what happens when I mention Pokemon, a Rattata jumps out at us from the wild and tries to kill us. I had to use a potion there as well, that kind of sucked a little bit. So yeah, here's the final stretch of grass. Please do not let me fight a Pokemon. Here we go. No Pokemon! Right, that's it. I hate you, Rattatats! Every time I mention no Pokemon, a stupid Rattatat appears. Although I must thank that Rattatat. It not only leveled me up to level 7, but our Squirtle now knows Bubble, which is quite nice. But I think we might want to heal our Pokemon, because, yeah, they're not doing too well. Plus, I wouldn't mind a Pidgey now having full health, which would be quite nice. Come on, Joy, give us our Pokemon. Stop with your magic of healing Pokemon inside their balls and just give them thank you. Okay, now we're in Viridian Forest. Yeah, this is Viridian Forest. It's full of buildings, people walking around, lovely paths. It's amazing. Not a tree in sight. Yeah. Okay, now we're in Viridian City. Let's show you that. This is the Pokemon Center. They have red roofs. They use their magic to heal your Pokemon for free as well. This is a Pokemart. It has a blue roof, and you can get things like Pokeballs and potions and revives and other random gibberish that's way overpriced in my opinion. You can buy all them from there. This is a school, enough said. We're not going any further with that one. up here, we don't really want to go up there just yet, but there's a gym. We need that gym way later on. That's not the next gym we're going to be facing. That's like the last gym in the game. But what we want is this way. This here, actually before we go that way, up here, just remember this part. Up here is, please be here, yes, a potion. It's not, yes, it's a potion. Good, been a potion. Now then we'll just go down here. Now here's what I was trying to talk about. This way should be Route 22. Yes, it is. Right. What we need from this route is just this little speck of grass here. Now, it is my understanding that in the original Pokémon Red and Blue, in this speck of grass, there used to be Nidorands. The Nidorands are no longer here. They have moved on. They have ascended to a better place. What you can get from here now is... where's it gone out? You can get a Rattata, which has a 45% chance of appearing, a Mankey, which I definitely want, as I heard, 45% of appearing, and a Spearow. A Spearow is rare. You definitely want a Spearow if you can come across one, and they have a 10% chance of appearing. There are no Nidorands anymore, I'm sorry if that offends you. But what we're going to be doing now is we're actually going to be having a bit of a cutting frenzy. My advice from this place is, get a Rattata from here, get a Spearow, and definitely get a Mankey. Especially if you chose Charmander as your first Pokemon, you want a Mankey because it'll help you with Rock. But here's what else is going to happen. I'm going to get those 3 Pokemon from here, and I'm also going to be leveling all of my Pokemon till about level 9. Trust me, you might want it sooner or later on, and I will show you why. For now, I'll see you all in about 15 minutes, so here we go! And welcome back everybody. Yes, after that vigorous training regime, I finally got all of the Pokemon I was trying to get, and we had a bit of training as well. It took me 15 minutes to get into all the levels that they are, so let's take a quick look, shall we? We now have a Badgerati. Squirtle is now level 9, and he knows pretty much the same as everything he did before. He hasn't learned anything yet. This is a Spearow. I call the Spearow Sugar after, well, if you don't know, then yeah, but Sugar Conroy, it's called after Sugar Conroy. He is also level 9, actually, is that a she? Have I got 1 male Pokemon and 4 female? Okay, didn't realise that. Let's see, Sugar knows Peck. Now, Spearow is a lot more powerful than a Pidgey, just to let you know that one. Peck, did he first get, he's overpowered in my opinion, but he's spinner. He knows Peck, and he learns Leer at some pathetic level, but we don't really care about Leer. Tinker, Pidgey, he's now lost on level 9, and he learnt Quick Attack at level 7, I believe it was. This is a Mankey. He starts off weak, very, very weak, but about level 7 he learns Lower Kick, which makes him pretty powerful. The Mankey's called Total Biscuit, after he's not really a Let's Play, but he's sort of kind of inspired me to do all of these Let's Plays I'm doing, and he does things on like World of Warcraft and first impressions of games from Steam and all that kind of thing. And then my Rattata, who's called Nerdy, after the Nerd Factory. He's level 7, oh well, she's level 7, but yeah. Now Rattata is weak, very weak. He learns, I think he learns Quick Attack at level 6, I think it is. Slightly improves his power just a little bit, but not overall. And as you can see, these last two are level 8 and 7, not level 9 like I promised. Maybe because I gave up and got sick of them dying all the time. So yeah, that's pretty much what you're going to need. If you can have them higher levels than that, that's brilliant, because you'll be set for this next part. But, if you remember earlier, I mentioned something about an old geezer who wanted to stop you until he had to catch a Pokemon. This is the old git right here. It's a coffee-addicted, moronic, annoying thing who will stop you for about 3 minutes of your time and show you how to catch a Pokemon, which is completely worthless. And he somehow gets a Weedle here as well. I don't know where he gets the Weedle from. He's just like, yeah, it just pops out of nowhere, miraculously. Not only attempts to recatch his own Pokemon, which is just, I don't see the point in that. It's obviously going to work, isn't it? You should see what happens if it fails. Now that would be more entertaining. But yeah, he's going to show us how to catch a Pokemon. I'm going to cut all this out because it's what he gives us that's more interesting. So yeah, here we go. Well now, I've had my coffee, and that's what's going to get me going. What's that little box you have there? Ah, so you're working on a Pokédex. Yes, we're Professor Oak's minion. Right, now he shows us how to catch Pokemon, so here we go. Now luckily for me, I have speed up on this, so it only took like 2 seconds, but if I had to show it to all you, I can't really speed it up, can I? There you go, you have now learned how to catch a Pokemon. Yeah, we didn't already know that, and it's Teacher TV that he gives us, it's interesting. You can go to your key items pocket in your bag and open the Teacher TV, and it will give you helpful tips throughout the game as far as I understand. I wouldn't properly know because I've never used it, and I can probably bet you're never going to use it as well. It's pretty pointless really. And we have the internet. You just go on and Google what you're confused about and there you go. And it probably is more helpful as well. Now, down here was the gym that I was on about earlier. We can't go there. This is just someone's house, that's about it. I think it's the old guy's house, yeah. Burn! Burn with all the copy you're making. Now, it's my understanding that if we start running up here, we are going to get Gary calling to us. Probably not going to happen, but it should do. Oh, what route's this? This is Route 2, was it? Is it Route 2? Route 2? Yeah, Route 2. Okay, Route 2. We can get a Caterpie and a Weedle here. Very low chance of getting and very rare. And then you can also get a Pidgey and a Rattata again. We already have. Well, we're not going to get in the bug Pokemon. This is the next region we're interested in. Oh, we can just skip around! Don't you dare go through that grass. We do not need the grass. So we're just going to come up here. Hang on a second. I thought that... Oh, I've probably forgotten something, haven't I? Okay, fair enough. This is Viridian's forest. We're going to keep going. Oh no, it's the second part of Viridian Route 2 that Gary comes to you, or Dan comes to you, isn't it? Okay, fair enough. So, if you've done exactly what I did, and be a complete derp and forget everything, and level your Pokemon overpowered now at this point, you're going to have some good fun. Trying to catch all of these Pokemon. Luckily I did have that Rattata which was pretty low level. So my advice here is that from Viridian Forest we can get a Caterpie, a Metapod, a Weedle, a Kakuna, and the Pokemon we're definitely interested in here, a Pikachu. So yes. Unfortunately I'm actually definitely running out of time, so we're going to continue going through this Viridian Forest in the next episode. Before I get to the next episode, I think I might go and try and catch a little bit of a lower level Pokemon just to help get some of these bug Pokemon. They're not, we don't really need them, but it helps fill up the Pokedex for later items in the game. And also to help get a Pikachu, because believe me, we're going to want a Pikachu. So, see you in the next episode when we're going to have a miraculous 6th Pokemon and hopefully catch a Pikachu. I'll see you all then.